Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nazrin and I'm a self-taught graphic designer. I started making YouTube videos a few weeks ago. I didn't really love the format of just like talking into a camera, so I wanted to just do something a little bit more casual, see how it feels for me, see how it feels for you, and yeah, just go from there. So I am a self-taught graphic designer. I started about 6 months ago now, and I started creating these videos just to talk a little bit more about my process and be really open about what I'm going through, what I'm learning as I learn the ropes of design, as I build my own business, and just share that journey with you all. So right now I'm at a place where I've gotten I get leads pretty regularly for client projects, and right now I'm trying to though grow my grow the size of my clients. So rather than working on, five to eight smaller projects every month, I'd prefer to work on two or three bigger projects. So what that really means is getting getting clients with bigger budgets who are able to spend more money on design. So I was thinking, like, how do I do that? How do I make the jump from doing logos for a few $100s to doing like a brand identity for 1,000? And I realized like something I have to do is to essentially like I have to start saying no to some clients, right? Which is a little bit like it can be difficult, right? If you're someone who has just started out in the industry and you're just starting to get clients, like you just want to say yes to everybody who comes because you're just, you want work. But then when you get to the point where you have enough work on your plate and you're able to, say no to some things, I think that's kind of an interesting inflection point, and that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm learning how to be able to say no when opportunities come in, which has been a little bit hard, but I'm realizing that if you want to really level up in your like business, whether it be like design or any other creative or sales, whatever field, you will have to likely take sacrifices in the short term in order to invest in your long term growth. So, what that means is maybe that means saying no to opportunities that come up for the next 3 months because they're too small. But in those next 3 months, what you're doing is actually building, like, you're reaching out to bigger companies or, bigger name clients, and starting to create a network of people who you can collaborate with. So that might mean not having work for 3 months, right? Or like less work for 3 months, but it does mean investing in the long term so that after those 3 months or however much time you spend really building connections with bigger clients, you will start to get work that is more substantial. And I even posted on Instagram and on my stories, and I said, like, I'm not going to take work for less than $1,000 anymore. And I was kind of nervous. I'm like, shit, should I say that? Like, what if somebody sees that? And then they want me to do a job for $500 and I say yes, like then I'm not really sticking to my word. And so I realized like that's like that was just my fear, right? My fear of not being able to turn down an opportunity or not being able to turn down a project. And I have to hold myself accountable, right? If I want to level up, I really do have to learn how to make those sacrifices and learn how to learn how to say no. So that would be my suggestion for anyone who is trying to like level up, whether that means going from like doing free work, right, to then charging money, or charging $100 for a logo to then charging $300 to $400. There's so many ways in which you can level up, and my advice is to focus on long-term growth and invest in that long-term growth. There are so many different kinds of clients out there, and yes, there are many small clients, and those are probably going to be the people you know first, right? People in your immediate network or your friend group, etc. Individuals who like are paying out of their own pocket. Those people have smaller budgets, but there are also clients out there with much bigger budgets with the ability to spend more money. So I would put your focus, or I mean, whatever, you don't have to listen to my word, but what I'm doing is I'm putting my focus on finding those clients with bigger budgets, rather than kind of just like allowing the same size clients to find me. So, point of this is what I'm doing right now is investing in my long-term growth, saying no to projects that are not aligned with what I'm trying to do with the work I'm trying to create, and yeah, have a more balanced workload, because right now I feel a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of things I've taken on, but I'm learning, right? I'm learning. All right, so that's my spiel for today. Let me know if you think this format was helpful or interesting. I kind of prefer this to be a little bit more casual and transparent rather than, I don't know, putting on like a little show. All right, all. Thanks for tuning in. So if you like this content, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's connect. All right, thanks so much.